Today, we're going to be talking about XRP USDT. By the way, guys, this is my fourth take in this video that I've done so far, right? Because I get carried away and I've been ranting about everything under the sun. So hopefully, I can go through this whole thing without ranting. Other than that, we're gonna have to cut this and reshoot this situation all over again. Now, bottom line is, in this content I'm sharing with you right now, okay, I believe the information is going to be useful, so definitely turn on the notification, hit the subscribe button, and drop us a like. Reason why you want to do these things is because I'm actually trying to help you as well as help myself get to the bag. I'm trying to help you get paid. I'm trying to help you help your life, right? So you want to be subscribing to me, supposing to the random entertainments that aren't helping your life. And I'm not saying just me. Any content creator on here that is actually putting out content that has a potential to help your life, teaching you a skill, showing you ideas, concept, all this kind of stuff, these are people you want to be subscribing to. But like I say, if it don't make sense, I'm not tapping in, right? So with that all said and done, we're going to get into the analysis for today. I've done a bunch of work on here already through the previous videos that I recorded, and because I was ranting so hard on there, I've just kept them on. So we're just going to briefly, I'm going to point out areas of interest, right? So the first thing that we've got right now is we've got FVG in this area, okay? A bullish FVG, and then we have a bearish FVG in this area, okay? So this is the FVG levels right here, okay? And the point that I was trying to lay out is what we kind of want to do with XRP based on the movements that it is making right now, okay? So one of the first things that I turned around and said was that I'm not looking to I would not be in a hurry to take a position in XRP right now until the following conditions are met. Now, one of the things that you're going to be learning through the video series as we go forward now is that I am more focused on patience than anything else in the market, actually waiting for the stars to align before you do anything, right? So what do I mean by that? So as it stands right now, there's a couple of things that I've identified in this area, okay? I have a bullish FVG in this area right now, which is really good for a potential of price bouncing from this location to the upside. And this area too kind of acts as a support. So we've got a little level over here that you can kind of call a support, and we have an FVG run right underneath it, okay? And reason why these levels are so good is because this is derived of the day. So as you can see, we're on the daily chart. So these levels are relatively good, and we can expect to respond to these levels and it give us a decent amount of profit if done correctly. So the first thing that you also, well, the second thing that you notice as well is that I have a blue highlighted area. And this is to basically say that if I was to make a decision on XRP today, right, this would be me seeing this current candle close under the blue box. So it's gone into this FVG area over here, okay, right? I will then go into the hour time frame, and then I will then lock in my position. I will cover these levels here, right, with my stop. Why would I do that? Because for the fact that the price is closed under these candles over here, okay, it's fair to assume that price will not be returning to this FVG zone anytime soon. It's going to go into this bullish one instead. So that's me waiting for that move to take place in order for me to take a sell from over here, right? On the second side, right, on the second bit of data that I'm waiting for is if price doesn't close below this level, but however pushes up to this zone over here, okay, but does not close above, I will be expecting the FVG to have been tapped, right? So therefore I'm getting my sell at a discounted rate, and the level that I've put down for that is $2.35, where I will lock that in and I'll ride it down into this FVG zone over here. Okay, now one of the main reasons why this FVG zone over here is kind of important and we do want to take note of it is because it's in a low value node, right? inside of the high value area. Okay, so because we have this level down here, so this is the low value node area, okay, and this is where we expecting price. So bare minimum XRP. So follow along with me. Hopefully this is going to make sense. Hopefully it's going to make sense. Okay, so say for example, my first assessment is what we get from market, right? So we get a close under here. So market close under this level right here. Okay, we then hop in with a sell, right? So we ride it all the way down. It closes below this low value node area, okay, or it keeps going. It keeps going. So according to the day chart that we're on, obviously if you go to an hour, we're going to get a close under it, but according to the day, it's just flying down, right? Just one straight fat long candle going down, right? So we then get price come to point of control where it doesn't stop, and then it continues its way to this low value node area of the low side of the high value area, which is all of this, right? Which is all of this. So we know once we see price at these levels over here, okay, as soon as we get a close above it, we can expect price to make its way all the way back up to the high side of the high value area. We can tap back in again. So not only are we able to accumulate USDTC, USD, I thought I said it wrong. USDTC from, if we get the FVG zone, if we get price in the FVG zone and it comes all the way down, we're able to accumulate some USDTC that we're going to use later to buy back into XRP again to ride us to the upside. And we can either get it here, which is going to be a discounted price, or we can get it here at an acceptable price and we ride it down. We wait for a close above $2.06, and then we then hop back in with another buy and we ride it all the way up to the upside. This was my thinking, and this is what I was saying in the last videos. This is why my channel exists. I'm sharing my information with you so that we can win and we can get paid. And with all of that said and done, if you stayed through, you owe me a subscribe, right? Because first things first, I'm trying to help you get to the bag. I'm trying to get to the bag myself, and I'm trying to take you with me to get to the bag by sharing my ideas as to my strategies as to how I'm going to get to the bag. And for that reason and that reason alone, you need to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like. I'll see you all on the next one.